Hi, welcome back to Two Kims.
One pod.
I'm one of your Kims, Peter Kim.
And I'm your other Kim, Unji Kim.
Thank you so much for coming back. By the way, I am in New York right now. So when you're listening to this, when you're watching this, I'm in New York. So come to
All
my
right. Okay.
hour in Brooklyn at the Brooklyn Comedy Collective. If you don't live in New York, send a friend. I
Fly
know
there.
you know someone in New York. Okay,
Yes.
you people, you are if you're fans of ours, you know people in New York. Okay.
You're a coastal elite.
Yes.
Stop pretending.
Send your Jenipas, your Esthers, your Eunices, okay, your Graces. We need all of the Korean
Your
Americans.
Hanas.
Your Hanas and your Hannas, okay?
and
And your Tunas. You know,
your
I knew
and your sodas.
Sodas. And your Chinis.
And your
Chini.
Suzy.
Yeah,
Suki.
Suchis. My cousin Suchi's coming actually. Shout out Suchi. Uh, that's so funny. Anyway,
You know what's
please come.
crazy?
Please come.
You know what's crazy? My students
Uh-huh.
do not know one Jenny.
Huh? They don't know a
They don't
Jenny?
they don't know a Jenny.
Are there any Koreans?
Even then, they don't know a Jenny.
Oh no, we've moved on, that means.
Yeah.
Oh no, the millennials are like never again.
Truly, I mean, think
We
about it.
will
It was
not be
Jenny
a
A.
Jenny Park,
It was
a
yes,
Jenny
it was
Choi.
A Jenny P, Jenny
Uh-huh.
S, Jenny 1, Jenny 2, a Jenny Ko,
Yeah.
Jenny with an IE, Jenny with a Y, Jenny with a just an I.
Jenny from the block, J Lo. There were so many Jennies, but now I guess we've moved on from that.
I don't even think Korean people
Well, that's
use
what I
them.
mean. The
Yeah.
Korean, like I guess early millennials slash Gen Xers or had
hmm
kids and they're like, no, we're not doing that again. So they probably went like, what are your kids' names like?
I mean, they know multiple Zadys.
See,
They
that's what I'm talking about. That's exactly
they know many Olivers, many
Ashlyn's.
Ollies. Yeah.
Yes.
There's
Uh-huh.
an Ollie in every
Yeah.
single group. They're not an Ashland yet. They're beyond Ashlands.
Oh wow. Okay,
So
Ashlyn's back.
yes,
I'm in
you're
the
in the
past.
you're in the tail end of millennial elder
Oh.
Gen Zs.
Oh. Oh, wow. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So there's not even that many Aidens or Bradens.
Ooh.
It's like a
Oh.
thing they make fun of among the
Oh.
youngs now.
Oh, okay. So now it's like the Zadies and what's the boys? Olivers and like um Graydon?
You're so
Grazie?
trapped in it.
I
No,
know.
it's like
I'm
it's
like I can't even like get out of the boy.
yes. I mean, it's
Yeah,
shit
I'm
like
stuck. I'm stuck.
Alistair. It's like shit like
Oh,
Alistair.
Alistair.
You know what I mean? Like stuff
Oh,
like that's really old world. Like
okay. Winchester.
a Henry, right? A
Oh, we're
Henry's
talking
coming up.
Chinese American.
Thank you. A
Okay.
Theodore. Yes, that's
Okay.
right.
Okay. A
Absolutely. So
Winthrop.
many. Dude, I said that to my sister-in-law when she named my nephew Theodore. They could call him
Uh-huh.
Teddy. I was like, that is a very Chinese name. And she was like,
Yeah.
very.
Excuse? Yeah. Oh,
I was like, okay, you don't get it. You don't get
you
it.
don't
And
get
it's
it.
like,
You
you
don't
don't get it.
understand British colonial rule and how that trickles down. Okay. Whatever.
Is that Theodore? I was like, yes.
Yeah.
Like you don't know any like Winston's. I knew
Yep. Harrison's.
Harrison.
Uh-huh. You better believe.
That is
Yeah. Because Koreans, we're like the mukmuk, so we decided to go with the Bible.
yes,
We got the
yes.
Peters and the Esthers and the Marias. Like
Yeah.
we're seeing the Koreans have evolved and they're naming their kids. You
Like
know,
the Chinese Americans did.
yeah, Valentine or whatever.
It's true. Like, it's like that's how it is. It's like literally like my joke about how the kids now are all named like they sound like a chef's manifest going into Ellis Island in the
Oh,
1920s.
amazing!
That is
Yes,
literally the
yeah,
names.
yeah.
Like there are multiple Evie's.
Wow. Okay.
Yes. Because they're all like Evelyn. They're
Yeah.
like shit like this,
Wow. All right.
Evelyn's like yes,
We
it's
love the
stuff like
change. We
that.
love the progress. So leave your Alistairs at home, okay? Gen X and millennials, and come out for a
Get a
night on Tuesday
babysitter.
night.
Get a babysitter. Leave your Alistair at home
That's
and
right.
bring your Jenny J Lo ass
Yeah.
to the Brooklyn.
Bring your Jennifer Parks and your Jennifer Kims, come as a gaggle.
A
Now,
gaggle of
something,
Jennifers.
yes. Speaking of gaggle of Jennifers, I have been on TikTok recently
Mhm.
a lot because, as you know, I'm unemployed and broke.
And
So
you
I'm
have an
just,
addiction. You have an addiction, I
I
think.
truly, I need to be stopped because my partner is going to bed, kissing me goodnight, and I'm like in the glow of the TikTok scrolling on my couch with my neck. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
just
yeah.
pitro. And
Mhm.
I'm having the time of my life because I'm finding community. And here's what I'm finding.
Because you fucking love a comment. You love to comment. You love to interact. Like truly insane. Like
I I do not behave like this on any other platform.
it's
I
truly
haven't
like
left a comment on IG since
it's
2009.
it's literally to me, it feels like you know when your mom would go up and like ask for a discount at the store, like
Uh-huh. Yeah,
like
every time
you
we
know
go
at the
out.
Macy, you know at the Macy's, she would just be like, "Yeah, can I have this for free?" And like you know,
Yeah. I'm
it's
out
like
here.
it's yes, it's literally like that sort of like cringe where like, "Appa," like you know what I mean? Like stop.
Yeah, it's super salon. And here's what I'm leaning into it because I found my salon community and it's the Konglish community on TikTok.
Okay, okay, yeah, yeah.
And I have, excuse me, I'm having the burps because I had, speaking of Konglish community, I started like speaking in Konglish in on TikTok.
Okay.
And there's so many of us out there
Hmm.
that understand this kind of like, I don't even want to call it a pigeon language. It's like nonsense, right? It's like, it's like
It's pitch.
K-bonics.
Yeah. No. No.
Because it's the streets. It's the
No, it's not the streets.
yes, it
They
is because
no,
it's the immigrant
honey, no,
experience.
honey,
It's the
they're
immigrant
avenues. They're
experience.
courts. They're courts. They're avenues. They're not
They're
streets.
called the sex.
Yeah. Don't no no. No, don't even try.
Listen, okay,
You're
okay.
asking a gaggle of Jennies to come to you. They're not from the streets, honey.
From the blocks.
The
Anyway,
blocks, yes, maybe, perhaps.
in my experiences, in my experience, it was the streets of mean streets of Flushing, Queens, because listen, the streets are the streets. Whether what color, whatever color you are, you know, you're poor, you're
Sure.
poor. You all behave the same,
I mean,
right?
and those streets, by the way, are mean because there are ajumas there
Yeah, reading you to filth. Stop
telling you how
eating
you,
that.
yeah, it's telling you
Yeah.
how fat you are.
Do you want to learn how to ride a bicycle? You might need the exercise. So I I grew up and I'm used to speaking in Konglish, right?
Uh-huh.
Like to ajummas or the stores or whatever. Like you go
Hmm.
around, you see someone you insa, and
Hmm.
then they're like, "Oh, 어디 갔다 오노?" You know,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you're
yeah.
like, "Oh, school 갔다 와요," or like whatever. You know, like
Uh-huh.
you're inputting words that you're not like easily accessing through your primary language
Sure.
with this secondary language,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
And it's very normal for like immigrant experience. Any type of kyopo understands this,
Yes.
right? And it's a very small sliver. So like I started like speaking and doing like bits and TikToks in Konglish, and I did come off a little rude in the beginning. You know, like I was very like antagonistic because
You?
Korean. Yeah. Excuse?
I've never known you to
Who
be
is
this
she?
way. Yeah.
And I think it got a little couple, like a few slash couple of hundreds of comments are
Hmm.
very like, why are you 반대말 to me?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, what the fuck is your
Yeah, yeah.
problem? You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
and turned some people off, but like in a
Mhm.
funny way.
Yeah, yeah,
But
sure.
I found this community on TikTok that is commenting in
Hmm.
Konglish because they
Yeah, yeah.
have the feature on their keyboard
Hmm.
to have Korean and English,
Yeah.
right? Which is very like the sliver is the sliver of humanity if you think about it, right? Like it's only Korean Americans that would have that.
Sure. But I mean, they have Swahili.
No, but I yeah, of course. But my
Yeah.
point is the people who are able to understand my TikToks because they
Mhm.
understand both languages poorly is, is such a and to be able to interact with me via these two keyboards. How many actual people are out there that could actually interact like this? 500,000,
Yeah, I mean,
maybe
no,
a
no,
million at best.
yeah, I mean, as evidenced by the people that listen to this podcast. But we're really trying,
But
for
we
those
do a lot of Konglish in this podcast,
yeah,
and
yeah.
those people who get it, and those people who don't just don't, and it's not for them.
Hmm.
But unlike this podcast, the TikToks have really like gotten a lot of like love because they're like, oh wait, I talk like this to my mom. This is
Hmm.
my experience with my cousins. Like, and no one's really that's not being seen, I guess, on
Yes.
TikTok yet.
Hmm.
Anyway,
The pandemar very specifically is almost never in the public sphere.
never.
Like this is truly like if for those of you who are listening, like it is pandemar is like almost literally like half. You know what I mean? Like it's about very informal speak,
Yes, yes. It's
casual.
familiar speak.
Yes.
It's
It
two
is,
two instead of usted.
but even more so because
Yeah.
like they use the to form, they can use it in modern, like in casual parlance, and like they can use it with people even if,
Without offending them.
yes,
Yes. It is very offensive to use
yes,
pandemar to someone you do not know.
you do not know. And
There
not
is a
only this,
baked in politeness in
hmm,
society
yes,
that people, because that's baked in, when I'm speaking pandemar, people are like really upset.
it's like literally like if you went up to someone and
Yeah.
like slapped them across their face and was like, "Hey,
You're
where
hot.
where's the cochuca?" You know what I mean? Like it's just like if you use like pandemar, like it is equivalent to that. And so it is rarely in the public sphere, as in like it's never it's I you never hear it online really.
No, because
You
it's
know?
always 존댓말 because online is all strangers. So of
Also,
course
even
the
if you're watching it between the two, it's like two people that you
what?
may not necessarily know. Like even if it's like a
Oh,
podcast, it's
yeah.
like two people that are being professional with each other,
어,
or
그럼요.
yeah, yeah, right. They're speaking,
당연하죠.
yeah,
그럼요. Yeah.
and even then, it's like sort of, even if it is sort of casual, they're still
Yeah.
using 존댓말, because it's
Right.
outside, it's for public consumption.
Right. You're
There's
not
like this,
you put it on. You wear it as like a
yes,
okay, we're all wearing this. It's like
it's like
a
pants. You're
metaphorical
going out, yes,
hijab. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. You're going outside. You have to wear pants. Like it's like the
Don't be
difference
rude.
between it's the difference between inside pants and outside clothes.
Correct. Correct.
So that's why
Outside
like when
shoes and surepa.
yes,
Yeah.
because it's like even oh my god, this delineation is actually crazy. But I will say that there's this clip of maybe I think it's Jenny. Like she's on a Korean podcast and
You
she's like
mean the,
finding
from Blackpink?
no, she's like not from Blackpink, but she's what the fuck is she? She's like a rapper.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. It's not Jenny. It's what's her name? She's all like made up and
Yes.
yeah.
Huge boobs.
Huge boobs. I love her. She's so funny.
Yes, but
What
she's on
Jessie,
that
Jessie.
Jessie. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Jessie. Yeah.
Yeah. And so she's on a podcast talking to like a bunch of Korean dudes, and they're going around learning each other's birth year, right?
Yeah.
And at a certain point, she like points to one, and she's like, "Oh, you're younger than me," and then like she starts immediately going into like
Hamba.
pandemar,
Uh-huh.
and it is so LOL.
Yeah.
And it's like
Yeah.
hard to explain to somebody why it's so funny. Like the way that she's like, "Oh, shut
The
up!" Like
quickest turn.
the
Yeah,
quickest,
because
and like,
it's like the whole idea of like innocent until proven guilty. Like we're approaching everyone with the same amount of politeness just in case.
uh-huh,
And
uh-huh.
when we have just the smallest opening to degrade you or haze you or make you feel less than, we take it.
Truly, it is as it's like it is crazy when I don't if you've ever seen, so listeners you may not understand, but right now if you were having a it's equivalent to if you've ever seen ajumas fighting in a market
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
when the conversation goes from talking about price
Yeah.
right? And like
Yeah.
small sort of like quibbling and back and forth, like, cookie kaga, you know what I mean? Like they're just going back and forth from that to now they're yelling. It goes from yeah to yeah,
Yeah. If yeah, ne to ya
yeah,
to 야이 씨발
yeah,
to
yeah, shibar, yeah,
and then 야이 씨발 to 2년 and then
uh-huh.
to 이 개 같은 년 and then it
You can't
starts
continue. Yeah, yeah. Oh my God.
yeah, I know. Sorry. Sorry, I know. See, even us cursing in Korean in hypothetical sense is so shocking to each other.
But also, I've never been in a situation I would ever have to yell at a Korean person like that because they would be yelling that at me. Like I would
You are
never.
usually at fault.
Yes,
Yeah.
so it's never, but
Yeah.
it is as subtle as that. And you know what's even
Yeah.
crazier? I was just watching this TikTok of
Uh-huh.
this Japanese man who had married a Korean woman who
Uh-oh.
was talking about the delineation
Uh-huh.
between the
Different type of
polite and
politeness.
huh
Yes, I saw that
and
one.
how Koreans it's much more rigid,
Yep.
whereas there's a little more flexibility in
Japanese.
Japan,
Yeah.
but that the rigidity in Korea actually provides more freedom because we all know
We know the
exactly how
role. Right.
and there's like no deviation from it.
No. It's
Whereas
very strict.
it's very strict.
Yeah.
Whereas in Japan, because of how nebulous it is, the
Yeah.
nuance, it
Yeah.
makes it incredibly difficult to read every situation.
Yeah.
I could never.
Interesting. Interesting. I can't do that.
I could never.
That's why I love being
Every
Korean
situation,
because it's very black and white. There's almost no nuance in our culture.
no.
Yeah,
The colors are primary or we are in black and white.
correct.
It's like it's just
And we're clapping at
that's
the 2 and the 4. That's it. Yeah.
and I'm grateful.
Happy. I'm grateful. Take away the choices for me. Burden
I
of
I,
paradox of choice,
I
you know?
truly I want to make no decisions. Take away my choice,
Please
please.
give me 3 government issued flock, smocks that I could just put over. Um, Anyway, what was I talking about before we got into
Your TikTok community.
community, the Konglish community? Okay, I love you guys, and a couple of them have already bought tickets. Can you believe? They were like, "Oh my God, you're
Wow.
doing a show in Brooklyn. I'm coming."
Of
And
course these fuckers are in Brooklyn.
yep, and they're also like half black, half Korean, half
Uh-huh.
Latino.
Oh
There are a
yeah,
lot
sure.
of different like hop. Well, how do we call our halves? Not hapa. That's the Japanese.
I mean, it used to be Hapa, but now I think the catch-all is now Wasian.
But doesn't that mean it's white and Asian?
Blasian.
Right. So there's
Lasian.
right. I think it should be Asian forward. Like, why are we the end of it?
So it's Karak.
Or call it like kappa. That means they're half Korean and half who cares? You're Korean.
Yeah, kappa. Like, you know
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean? Like,
kappa.
yeah,
Yeah,
kappa,
yeah.
kappa.
돈 얼마야, kappa? 빨리 kappa. As if this podcast couldn't get more niche. Okay, so I want to talk about comedy since we're talking about niche.
Okay.
I want to talk about your comedy journey for the last week. How are things going? Where are you in your like building of your set?
Set. You know,
Slash, how are you feeling with your like muscles?
well, I'll be honest.
Please.
People have not been booking me lately,
I'm
and I
going
don't
through
know
the same
why.
issue.
I
I'm
don't know
going through the same
why.
issue.
I just want to assure anyone that is booking comedy and listening to this podcast, which is
Uh-huh.
nobody. But I was just that nothing person know that I am available and I am
Uh-huh.
working on new things, and it's all very exciting. I literally cannot fucking grab get a. I have zero. I've literally done zero shows, and last week I did a
What do you mean zero shows? For how long?
last Friday I did both
A
shows at
show.
Laugh Factory.
And you haven't done a show since Friday. Okay, that's not that long. That's 5
What do
days.
you mean? Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 5 days.
Yeah, that's 5 days. That's okay. That's a lot for Chicago. And
Yeah,
for
that's a
LA, that's
lot.
like, okay, I guess in 2 days I'm doing comedy.
You're doing once a week?
Maybe. Some weeks I don't even do comedy. I can't get up. I know. But
What?
you're worse because you're in Chicago. LA, this is normal
Yeah, yes.
because we have high saturation and no stages.
Yes, yes.
You have low saturation and a lot of stages.
Hmm. I
So
mean,
I
I
don't
would
know
say
what
that
the
we are
hell's going on
meters.
with you.
I think we're medium saturated. It's sometimes
Okay.
like when I talk to people, they're like, oh, they assume either like I'm not in town or, you know, it's just like you have to be out in order to be out, if that makes sense.
You do. And you also have to be begging.
Yeah. Because that's
So
also like a matter of being top of mind.
yeah, you have to be seen
Hmm.
and to be seen. Anyway, wow, that's okay. That sucks. I hope
I know.
that's just like a mini drought and not like a weird shift. Um
Me
in
too.
LA, I'm booking like 3 shows max a week and I'm like begging to get
Hmm.
on, right? Excuse me. I'm going to New York November 1st to the 7th.
Hmm.
I've booked every night shows.
Wow.
2 shows on Friday, 2 shows on Wednesday.
Wow. What are you doing with rooms?
None of the clubs uh, asked me to come or responded to me.
I mean,
So,
even the shows at the clubs, like they're run by the producers that run that show. So
oh, really?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know anyone, so I really had to just like beg,
Blind, yeah, cold DM. Yeah, yeah.
cold DM, and like ask for references.
Hmm.
So I land on the first, and I'm doing actually like a Korean gala thing,
Cool.
like a fundraiser thing.
For who?
So for this like arts foundation in New York that our friend Mina Chun
Hmm.
and Alex Kim, another comic's doing. On the second, I'm doing a show called Post Moves. On the
Okay.
third, I'm doing a show called Post War. Two different types, two different shows.
Yeah.
On the fourth is My Hour in Brooklyn Comedy Collective. Please come
Woohoo.
out.
Yes.
Um, on the fifth, I'm doing a show called Flash Comedy Show at Mood Ring. I think these are all Brooklyn shows. On the 6th, I'm doing a show, 2 shows. I mean, one show in, sorry, I'm doing one show in Jersey City. This guy,
Hmm.
Josh Lay, hooked it up, who I met during my last time in New York. And I was like, oh, you're funny. You're funny. Let's stay in touch.
Sure.
Um, on the 7th, I'm doing uh, Alex Kim's show, Boba Gaze. And then after that, I'm going to last LFOS, last something of whatever,
Okay.
another Brooklyn show. So I'm running around and it feels great. And the
Yeah.
fact that I could book out an entire week of shows without even knowing anyone or being
Hmm.
there, all through just reference or
Sure.
me just reaching out and them going like, cool, come on
Yeah.
out. I mean, it was it's really blowing my mind. And my friend Jared has been doing this like bi-coastal thing for about a year now.
Okay.
That a lot of comics are doing. Our friend Dwayne Perkins is also doing that. Um, he told me he's getting up 10 to 15 spots a week
Yes, that's very common because you could hit up two to three on it's like what
on the
Chicago used to
same
be,
night.
the same night. So that's actually what's very helpful. I would say as a person that grinds like medium at this
Yeah.
point,
Yeah.
that grind the two to three shows or spots a night, because it's not shows, right? I'm talking
No, spots.
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 Like two to three spots a night, that is actually how to really,
That's how you build.
that's
That's
how
how
you really
you
get to go.
right.
Especially if you're
Yes.
not able to do the road in any sort of serious way, that is
Yes.
the way to go, because then you're almost doing your 45 broken up
Right.
and
The
you
other
learn to like
day,
layer. Yeah, it's good.
so this is all really like pushing me towards like, all right, by the way, shout out to Nina Wu, our OG fan, Ajuma fan from back in the day. I don't know if you remember her. She and her twin sister drove down from Seattle
Yes, I of course
in
I
time
remember.
to come to our Comedy Central stage
Yes,
show
of course.
live,
Yes.
our first
Yes.
LA show live.
Yes.
And anyway, shout out to Nina. She hooked it up. She's working at a couple of bars, and she asked me to come in and start something. And I was like, I only want to start it if I do something weekly. Like I
Of
need
course.
time. And
Yes.
she was like, go for it. So I'm taking over this bar 6 p.m. on Sundays,
Oh wow.
and I
That's a great time.
great time because
Hmm.
a people want to get in and get out, and
Yes.
comics could do an earlier set and then go work on another set.
Hmm.
That's what my dream is because the other day I did a brand new 10,
Okay.
and I think I might have mentioned this in the last podcast, but like it's gotten to a point where like I know like my voice enough where I'm like I know what will hit which way and how hard, right? Just
Okay.
off of like the jokes. And it kind of did. One of the jokes I was surprised at because it worked better, and one of the jokes I thought was going to be like a hit and then it got like a meh meh. So like
Hmm.
those two I kind of fucked up, but everything else kind of hit the way I was thought. And I was like, "Oh my god, that one that I didn't hit,
Hmm.
I know how to fix this. I have to set this up with a little more clarity right here."
Yeah.
And I'm getting in my car and it's 9:30 and it's a Thursday night and I have nowhere to go.
Yeah.
그게 미쳐버리는 거야. You know,
Yeah, of
because I'm
course.
like, you got that hit, right? As a
Hmm.
writer, as a comedian, you're like, oh, I know how to fix this. And then you have nowhere to go to fix it. It's like so fuck. It felt like a Greek tragedy. You know, like I was sitting there going, like, that's the only thing that's going to fill my soul right now.
Hmm.
And it's the only thing that, like, this is the worst city for it.
Yeah.
So I all that to say, thanks to Nina Wu, I'm starting this weekly show. I know it doesn't really fix that it's like 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. thing, but at least a weekly thing, I can build enough. That's a lot of my own time that I can meander at the top. I can make people sit there and do like jokes that I would never do on a 10
Yes.
minute set because it's a showcase. You know what I mean? Have a notebook up there of like 10 jokes. Blah, 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 blah. Anything here? Anything here? Like I could literally like be a nightmare.
Hmm.
So
I mean, it's surely the benefit of it. It is surely
yes.
the benefit of it. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, it's
So
just like as someone who's like at the mercy of all that and like
right.
like that is the value of running the weekly show.
Right.
It is very hard to run a show, especially if you have like other stuff going on, but it is actually it's
Wait, what do you
truly the
mean?
benefit.
What part? The
Running it.
running it, like hosting it?
I mean, running a show and booking a show every week,
Oh, I have it booked out already.
yeah, is hard. For I mean, like for
I
like
made a
it's
thing
just
where
work.
like I have like 100 because you know I've been like producing shows here since
Yes.
I got here. So
Hmm.
I have like a trove of performers
Sure.
that I've already booked. Um, so I made an Excel spreadsheet
Okay.
and I sent it to these people, like 100 people, and I was like, "Here's all the dates. Here's all the slots. Book yourselves." And it's already booked.
Wow.
And I've got it booked out till the end of the year.
I can't believe you gave so many people access as to be editors.
Yeah, because these are the people I trust. These are like
Of course.
other comics that I love. You know, like
Sure.
so. I was like, just use the honor roll. Like, don't be an asshole. And you know, I'm assuming no one's being an asshole, but because I already like made all the posters now because they booked themselves. Like a comic said to me, like, I can't believe all these thirsty comics booked like every date already. And I was
Hmm.
like, well, I mean, that's how necessary it is in our
Hmm.
fucking city, you know? But that part I'm like, I'm so glad I got it because it's like I can't imagine like every week being like, hey, do you want to do my show? Do you want to do I'm like, no,
Yeah,
no.
yeah, yeah.
I trust all of you, book yourselves. And it
That's
was
great.
great. Great.
Oh God. I mean,
Beautiful.
I like truly like at least right now with This is the thing. So where do you feel you are with the hour?
Where do I feel?
Mhm.
I'll be honest. I feel about 50%.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good. I mean, I do think also this is like just for me personally,
Yeah.
if I don't if I didn't get opportunity to do enough reps
Uh-huh.
of the full hour,
Yeah. Yeah.
the and honestly, God, I've seen friends do it who have never done it and
Uh.
go on stage and do it.
Uh-huh.
It is I do feel like the value as a theatrical performer is that Peter, you can't think of this as like a one man show and memorize. You know what I mean? Like the
Yeah.
beats and like that versus attacking it like
Stand up.
yeah, stand up.
Well,
Yeah.
I actually am doing it that way.
Okay.
This is
Yeah,
the
yeah.
first time I'm actually like I'm gonna like do a whole run in my room with this mic and you know what I
Yes.
mean? Like
Yeah.
pace around and do the whole thing and mark.
And as long as you give enough yourself enough wiggle room to like just be standing doing stand up,
Yeah.
inside of the framework, golden.
Yeah, yeah, because I know how my jokes work. So like
Hmm.
I know how I know the delivery. I just have to be able to like physically do it. And also, um, what's it called? This is the first time in my life I was talking to Eric about this because it's so funny. When we met, he was always the type to like write out every single word to his
Yes.
jokes. And I would just be like, I'm just going up there and like winging it.
Yeah, of
And
course.
I've completely like changed to writing every single word out because
Wow.
now I need to be efficient.
Hmm.
I've always had to be, but like now, like there's more pressure to be,
I
you
think
know?
there is value sometimes to being exact.
Yeah.
That there are sometimes at this point,
Yeah.
like in terms of degree of difficulty, right? There are some jokes that just work better using this word
Mhm.
versus that other word that is a synonym, even if it is as
No.
my like as small a word as inconsequential a word as like an article adjective. Whether or
Hmm.
not you drop or don't drop a the,
It
it
changes it.
changes the rhythm of the
Yeah.
joke.
Yeah.
So yes, I absolutely agree. And to me, it's hard for me to write all that out. I have to put it in muscle memory. Like I have to
Yeah.
my body needs to remember to leave that out.
Yeah.
I can't I don't know if I could ever just like totally
Write out your script.
yeah, yeah.
Um, I didn't think I could either until I used that software that I sent you and I saw the
Oh,
transcript of and I was like, it really shook me. I was like, wow, I'm wasting so much time.
yes.
No wonder this isn't hitting as fast. I'm like hedging here, I'm hedging there. Like,
Yeah.
and the thing is, like, I watch it, but it's different when I read it. Because when I'm watching, I'm like, yeah, you're getting there, and they're like, oh, you're having fun and you're connecting. And then when you read it, you're like, none of this is necessary. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
as a
yeah.
writer, as I'm rewriting my script, I'm like, this is so freaking yeah, it's just unnecessary. So it is. I feel 50-50 about my set. I love the new stuff that I am um, working on right now,
Hmm.
which isn't that new actually. I'm like, okay, so the other day I did a set, and yesterday I did a set, and I remember writing out the set, and I was like, oh, this is a perfect place to put this like Ozempic rant
Hmm.
that I was doing for a few months, and I got tired of it because I was like, I'm so bored of this. I don't want to do this anymore. You know how
Timely, yes.
we
Timely shit
get
like
that,
that is, yes, yeah.
right? And then now that bit is fitting so perfectly
Hmm.
into my like intro bit about like here's who I am and
Hmm.
here's what I get mistaken for and blah blah blah, right?
Hmm.
And now it's giving new life. There's like a
Sure.
new intention behind it and a reason why I'm doing it. And now I'm like, oh yeah, that was fun to do. Oh yeah. And now I'm like pulling this from the archives. Like
Sure.
truly have not done this since 23. Like when
That's I'm
Ozempic
doing that.
just came out.
I'm truly doing the same thing with some old bits
Yeah.
that what you're describing there is actually why I feel the hour you're writing probably feels so much better is
Yeah.
because there's so much more intention
Yes.
behind every choice. There's
Yes.
intention behind like you even the thesis is
Correct.
there. So now it's driving other things, which like even as an
You're so right
actor,
about that, by the way. I
yeah.
remember when you brought this up, I was like, thesis. What do I need that for? And I'm like, oh, this makes it not just a
Compelling.
string of jokes.
Yes, it makes it compelling to the audience. It
Yes. Even for
creates
me as the teller, it's more
yes.
compelling because I'm like, oh, I'm layering this thing under this thing. And now it's like of a piece.
It's a self-portrait,
Correct. A
right?
diary entry.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's like truly like of this moment in time of what you are made of.
Yeah.
So if that's then if you were going to answer that question, like who are you or
Right.
what do you look like, right? That's this version of it. I think also as an actor, you know this that every time you act, like there always has to be like intention, right?
Yeah.
What do you every acting choice you make, it's rooted in that. Same thing here. It makes you more present on stage, I think. Maybe that's part of the reason why I always felt compelled to do it because it's hard
Yeah.
once you get there with a bit, it's hard to even remember why you care this much.
No, yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's like I
Yeah.
stopped caring and now I'm like caring again because it has like new meaning behind it.
Which is the reason why you wrote it in the first place. But in the repetition of it,
Yeah.
it loses meaning,
Yeah.
right? And then when you add that intention back into
Right.
it, it's literally what does it. Because
Because
when you
it's a
start,
like
here's
it's like
what
a 2.5, 3 minute bit that would go would like kick off my 10 minute set or like
Mhm.
be in the middle of it or something like that.
I usually kick it off with it because it's like the thing that I care about right now. And so it
Right.
feels like this is,
Urgent.
yes,
Yes. Which is like that's how I always build my
same.
tens or
People think
whatever.
that's
Is
psycho,
like
by the way.
what that you start with something new?
Yeah.
Oh.
They always
I don't
think
know.
that's so psycho. I'm like, I won't remember it. I won't
Yeah.
remember to do it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And two, it's like usually has some heat to it because I've just written it and I care
Yeah.
about this.
Yeah, yeah. And I want to see how it works. I get why you want to buttress it and like introduce yourself a little bit. That's what I'm learning now is that like because this hour is more like a one man show
Mhm.
in the pacing and the direction and the like all of it, the construction of it, you have to and I've been watching a lot of specials studying and I you really have to introduce yourself to your audience, not just the people in the room, but people who are viewing via what you have put out. Like
Yes.
you owe them the same amount of care that you're going to take care of your live audience, you know? And that's
Yes.
something I literally never have thought of because I just didn't ever think of putting myself on tape
Sure.
in this way. Like I only thought of clips. Like I never really thought of doing an hour special
Sure.
before now. Like it's always just been like do an
What?
hour to go on the road to like make money.
No, you've never thought about like what your special would be?
No, I really haven't.
That's crazy.
I
I mean, like,
I don't
like,
know like if I knew if I had anything I wanted to say that was like worth putting, you know what I mean? Like I know I have stuff I want to say, but like
sure.
It's like saying like, "Oh, you never wanted to write a memoir?" Like, I guess, but like not like intentionally I have thought about it. Like I always thought about it as like a thing.
But I,
You
I
know,
mean,
like
as a comic, like that's absolutely always been the goal. And it's
I
kind of like
I
the reason
guess
why
like
I pressure myself to do that and produce things in that
yeah,
vein
I've never
because,
thought
yeah,
of it.
because it's hard. And so you have to practice. I am grateful that over the
Yeah.
last couple of years, I've had that practice and I
Yeah.
see the parts of me that are appealing to people.
Yeah.
Because, like,
Surprisingly.
yeah, that is also truly for me the hardest lesson. Is like you're like, oh, the things that you think will pop, it doesn't like for me it's the inverse. Like everything that I think is funny,
Uh-huh.
other people never think is funny. Like a throwaway thing that I
Yeah,
know
yeah.
should make sense, like they all like that. So everything about,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's like, so it's just at least for me
Well,
with,
I have a theory about that. Knowing
which
how
is,
you do comedy, and I do
yeah.
too, is that, and this is a similar thing that I think we touched upon before. This is truly coming from my own like discovery recently, is that my like traumatized ADHD brain
Hmm.
is getting to the joke way faster usually, and
Yes.
presenting the joke way faster
Yes.
than the audience can process. And we've talked about this
Yes.
before, meaning our setups need to be a little more handled with care. And I have noticed this too. A lot of laughs come from simple setups.
Yes.
And I'm like, no, 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 that's not it. Like, let's not waste time. Let's get to this. But they're going, no, we like give us more of this. Like that's what I'm noticing. For example, I'll give you a very
Yes.
clear example.
Yes.
I'm doing this taekwondo bit recently, and it's an old bit I used to do, like truly pre-pandemic,
Yeah. Yeah.
about only taking taekwondo because I wanted to learn how to do the splits.
Yes.
And I I would usually go straight to the splits because that's like, obviously my dad paid for me to just like pop my pussy on the linoleum. But but I've so that was like the like old main joke of like
Sure.
that's what it's like he can't get along with his gay kid or whatever.
Yes.
But now it's like being included into this whole like I haven't taught I don't really do stuff about my dad. I do a lot of stuff about my mom.
Sure.
And my dad, like I just kind of like did not even like touch a lot of. But this special is really helping me like frame him and frame the jokes. Anyway, all that to say, I set up this thing about like how bad I was in taekwondo because there were so many moves.
Hmm.
And
They're all like small. Like it's like this is one move and this up is one
that's
move and
yeah,
this
and
is,
then you have
yes.
to remember this thing, and I'm just not a
Yes.
choreography gal.
Yes.
And
Same. It's truly that's what it's like that's what K-pop moves are. It's this to
yeah,
this to
to
this. Like
this, to this,
yes.
it's like scientific, tiny
Yes.
little movements.
Yes.
And
Yes.
I'm just like, more left brain, more right brain rather. And I'm like setting up how like I didn't make it to yellow belt, and that's the uh first belt after white.
Hmm.
And that's that. I remember I like said that as like a setup for people, and people like laughed so hard at that.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? And then I watched the tape, and I'm like, they really loved when I set that up. And then I did it again, and it got like a bigger laugh because like I like tweaked a couple of things, and I'm
Sure.
like in my head, 신경질 나는 거야 because I'm like, we all know this. Let's get to the thing.
Hmm.
Like 성질이 급한 거야, you know?
I mean, but you are always like that.
Always.
Yes.
And I'm really just like not doing a lot of this joking, this stuff with the joke, the setup
Hmm.
part, because I just want to get to the jugular.
Yes.
And they're going, set it up for us, set it up for us, right? Like,
Right.
metaphorically. So I'm like, I'm coming to terms now with that part I was telling you about, like taking care of the audience and taking care of their experience. Is that, oh, that's what my audience wants, is
I
to
see.
be
Yes.
taken
Yes.
care of, to be set up like this, and to be included into the world and not just get to the ejaculation. Like
Hmm.
they
Hmm.
want the foreplay, they want the erogenous, they want the dirty talk. Like, and I'm like, oh,
For me, it's just insertion.
I'm
We're
just
just in.
trying, I'm
We're
doing comedy like I fuck.
yes, in and out,
In and
in
out.
and out, and
Utilitarian.
it's
I'm here to pump and then dump.
and I'm here to be dumped upon. You know what I
I
mean?
mean,
Like,
do you feel like that with
oh,
your
absolutely,
intimacy?
absolutely. I mean,
Okay, so we are the same.
yes, and
Okay.
this is the thing.
This is a
Same thing
lesson we
with
have to learn, I think.
sure. This is also like the what I tell my students right now is that as even for me, I always used to think that I wanted to speak to the top of the intelligence of my audience, right?
Correct.
This is what you're
Correct.
taught as an improviser. And
Yes.
I certainly took that. And it's how I typically talk to people as well. I assume that we are coming from the same place. A lot of us
Right.
assumed. And so, but you forget that as an audience, whenever a group of people get together, their group mind is always going to be dumber,
Lowered.
lower, because their collective shared consciousness and point of reference is always going to be synced.
Smaller.
Yes, and always
Yeah.
synced to the person inside of that is the lowest.
Yeah.
So that's hard to remember, one. And then
That's
also
a
it's
shame to remember.
but it's actually good because for people that are like if you're like us, so we're
Yeah.
you're constantly trying to get to. I always describe it as this. I always wanted to take the 300 level class first
Correct.
because that was always the most interesting thing. I feel like I already know all this other stuff.
Yeah.
Just get me to the 300 level
Yeah. Get me in and
and
out.
get me in and out. I want to
Yeah.
finish. I already
Yeah.
know all that other stuff. You haven't read a book, like this is
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
attitude about it.
Uh-huh.
But the thing is, you actually do need to go through the 100, the 101,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
201,
Yeah.
because there, like you were saying, there are things that you're gathering there, audience members you're gathering there.
Uh-huh.
You are also making your final joke that much more effective,
Stronger. Yes.
stronger.
Correct.
Yes. Because that's what, like, both of us, we like to build castles in the air and we forget that you actually have to build a castle from the ground up, right?
There has to be a foundation.
Yes. I mean,
Yeah.
that's like, I have found that I typically now start at the end and I have to work backwards
Yeah.
because I can't, like that's the way I'm doing it now. I'm like, I bring out the top and then I go, do you know what that means? That basically means bump, 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 bump and live and you start back up again.
Oh, interesting.
Because,
Interesting.
just because of the way that I talk and the way
Right.
that my rhythm of it goes, like it doesn't feel as natural for me to start there.
Same. Which
Yeah.
is why I am, well, I guess I'm doing the opposite of you. Like,
Hmm.
because I find that that's how I work, I'm pushing that punchline down now.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to like earn up to it. Oh, I guess we're
Yeah.
doing the same thing, but you're just saying the punchline first.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I have
Okay.
a different punchline at the end. So like the thing that I think is the funny line, I'll give away.
Yeah.
And then I earn back another thing at the end.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's like typically an obscure thing that I think is funny, an
Right.
obscure
Right.
idea or concept or sort of like strange way of looking at something that I think is humorous. So then it's always
Yeah.
getting a tickle because it's just strange. And then some people also get it.
It's interesting too, because yesterday I did a a brand new joke and I wrote it out and I was like, okay, this is where they're gonna laugh.
Hmm.
And then this is gonna be the tag
Hmm.
here. And then I went up and then the punchline got like a and then the tag got a huge laugh.
Yeah.
And I was
Because you
like,
did the same
oh,
thing, right? It was like the
well,
went backwards.
what do you mean?
Right? Did the tag explain a little bit of the punchline?
Correct.
That's why. This is what it seemed.
Yeah. So now I'm like, all right, I got to put one more thing in there.
Yes.
so that it builds to that as opposed to
Hmm.
like good, huh, the, right? So
Yeah.
like I want to skip that and go ka 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 ka, like
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
this sounds crazy to anyone who doesn't know what the fuck is happening, but you get it. There's a rhythm, the blah blah, and I'm weak on the setup because I feel like it erroneously that that part is boring
Yes.
and that
Yes. It
yeah,
is the boring part of it. I
correct.
think it
And I don't
means
want to spend
nothing.
time in the boring,
Yes,
but
at
you
all.
like the boring. That's
And
what
it's
I'm
not actually
finding
boring.
out.
It's not actually, the thing is
That's
not actually
exactly
boring
what it is.
because
It's
it
not
might
boring
be,
for them.
yes,
It's not boring for them,
because
but it's boring for us.
because we're fascinating.
We're over here.
But we're
We're up here.
fascinating. We're fascinating, but we forget because we're boring to ourselves.
That's exactly it. I'm so bored. I'm so bored, but 얘네들은 너무 맛있는 거야. They're like, ooh,
Yes.
more. I'm
Here's,
like, you
oh,
want
this,
this?
Shirley, this, I just went to a party.
Uh-huh.
I just went to a party. No, I'm telling you, this really illuminates all this. I just went to a party of new people, of new
Yeah.
friends,
Yeah.
like older friends, new friends. And Peter, I just totally forgot what a delight I am. I just forgot.
You
Like
forget. Yeah.
I
Because
plumb
you don't
forgot.
get the validation at home.
And no, even out in the world because I'm doing it on stage. So I'm
Right.
not
Right.
being like the same sort of charismatic I
No, you're
used.
turned off and moody. Like we all are. Don't bother
Yes.
me off stage. Yeah. Yeah.
But like, I was like, it's a new people. And I just like the way I was like, I had to almost like turn it off a little bit. I was like, oh my God, I'm like
Oh,
shining
that's
too
too
bright.
much. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's too much.
You know what I mean? Like I'm
I'm
shining.
overshadowing.
This isn't even my party. Like, I was just like, must dim. And
Correct.
I just totally forgot that. That
That
that there's
recently happened
this.
to me at I think, where were we? Me and Eric were like at a play or something, somewhere where we didn't know people.
Mhm.
And we're sitting down, and some people like in front of us, like, I forgot what they said, but I cracked a joke and they were like, and I started like going in, and then their friends were like, oh my God. And then I started roasting his friend, and it's like the six of us became like a whole thing. And I'm like, yeah, we're new friends. We're going to love this. And they're like, yeah, see you after the show. And I turn around, and Eric's just like,
This is it. This is it. This is what I mean because it's like it
Eric's just looking at me like, can
uh
you please? We're at a
please.
play.
We're
Please.
outside. Put on your outside pants.
Yeah,
You can't be doing
you can't
this.
be doing this. And I'm like, oh,
It's true. It's true.
is it? Why? Why can't I be doing that? I can't just be
You
out there
can't
being charming
you
in a
I
public space, not
there's
on
a
stage.
there is a ejaculatory
We become
um
monsters, is what you're saying.
yes, there's an
We're
ejaculatory
addicts.
quality
Yeah,
to when
yeah.
you're like that sort of outwardly charming in a public space. It is calling attention to
It's
yourself.
egregious. It's
It is
egregious.
egregious.
Yeah,
And the thing is, what's hard is that it comes so naturally to us.
I know. That's the thing. It's like, yeah,
Like
yeah.
it's like it's more work for me to dim my
Well, it's
lights.
because we feed. Like
Yeah.
we're pigs in a trough.
Yeah, it
Like,
is. I mean,
don't
this
put
is
it in front of me unless you want your arm being ripped off. Like, dude, I will
honey,
swallow your femur full.
this is the reason why I would spend half of the time at any bar or any
Yeah,
party
yeah.
inside of the bathroom because it is a captive audience. People are coming in and out.
Oh,
And if I
I
had a new,
see.
fresh group of people that were constantly being like,
Oh
what did she
my
just say?
God. You
And
set up
so
your own room. You're like,
I was booking
I'm
it every
working
week.
out. You're
I
working
was
out.
booking it every night.
And honey, it's called toilet humor. All right, guys. Please come watch me in Brooklyn. Go watch Unji in Chicago. We love you guys. We'll hopefully do this live together sometime soon.
Someday.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.